Morning reception. It's our final digraph practice today. So I thought we'd go over all the digraphs that we've been working on over the last few weeks, and then we'll do our new one. So we're ready. I'm going to go really quick, and I'm not doing the actions, so you have to do the actions. Are you ready? Remember, you should be shouting them out now. I want your mums and dads to message me if you shouted them out. Hope you shouted them all out then and did the actions. You should know them so well now because we've gone back over them for the second time. And well done to everyone. I'm going to move my board just to show you the work from last time. This was super tricky, and so many of you have sent me work to do with the I am delighted, really delighted. I was a bit nervous whether that was going to be a bit too tricky, but you were fantastic. So bendigedig, I am delighted. And so many of you thought of lots of words, and one of them was teach. Well done. So I'm going to show you the new one. I'm going to turn my board around. And today we've got our final sound. Let me get my pen. It's our final sound, and I love this one. There's so many words. I've written some down, just the ones I could think of, and I've got over 10 that you could do. So that's going to be your challenge today, is to think of as many words that have this digraph. And do you remember what this one is? You open your mouth like you're going to the dentist and you go, ah. That's it, ah. I remember we used this one when we talked about that tricky word, are. We are going. Do you remember what he said? It's just the digraph with a silent air. So it's easy to remember are, isn't it? Use that word easy because I think it's easy for you now. So many. So we're going to practice some of them today. And then I want you to think of as many R words as you can. And I want you to write today 2 sentences that have got R words in it. And try and make them really interesting. It's going to be so hard. There's a few of you that are doing the most amazing sentences. Violetta still giving me fabulous ones. Benji, but lovely ones from Joshua, Henry, George. Keep going. Ava, you've sent me some fabulous work as well. And I'm trying to think who I've missed out, because I know Pops has sent me lovely words. I'm trying to think who else. Lots of you have. So bendigedig, delighted. So let's go for the first one. We only put 1 letter in front of it. There's loads of words, so you can just put 1 letter in front of it. So I was driving in my car. So car, k-r. Now which kind of k? We usually have the curly k at the beginning, don't we? And then we join the R digraph. And remember, they're all same size letters. So we start with a curly K, can you see? Up, down, and this is where the digraph joins. You go up at a sort of sharp line, up, then straight down, then over. Can you see that sharp line? Car has got 2 words. I could change that by putting a f in front and it becomes far. I could see far over the hill, far. Can you see this word? Yeah. So goes, and remember it's teeth on my lips, so it's not a sharp line, up, down. If you notice, can you see the curly part of the is the same size as the R, and that's what keeps your writing so neat. And I am blown away by some of your writing. You were sitting your letters on the line, you were spacing, you were forming your letters beautifully. I was actually only speaking to one of the teachers yesterday saying, so delighted with some of your writing. Mr. Musser is going to be blown away by you. Far. Now, you've got this word, and we could just add a letter on at the end. Who can think of a word if I add a letter on the end? If I added this letter on at the end, what does that become? Farm. So you can make lots of words. Joining my make sure I go across. Oh, and I forgot to do it. It's got 1, 2, 3 sounds, and that's got 1, 2 sounds. So we've got car, far, farm. What else can we think of? There's so many. What about, I can't wait to go for a on the swings in the park. And then k. I remember we usually use the kicking cut at the end. We either use a kicking cut or both. We don't use a curly cut. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I like this one actually. It's a nice one to end all the digraphs with, isn't it? So car, far, farm, park. Now your challenge, I'm looking at my list. I'm not going to show it to you. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 already, just like that. Just thinking, I bet you could do some. Think of lots of words. See if you can fill your circle map with lots of words that have R. Now, remember R either comes at the end of a word or it's in the middle of the word. There is a word where it's at the beginning. Have I written it down? Oh, giving you a clue now. Oh, hurt my shoulder then. I could give you a clue now. There's a word where there's the word that R comes at the beginning, but that's sort of an exception. We call that when it's not, doesn't always happen. But it tends to come, the R digraph, in the middle or at the end. But tell me the word where it comes in the beginning. So that's what we're going to do today. So that's your target, okay? Very quickly, we're going to go over our tricky words really quickly. Shout them out, because these are all the ones we've been practicing. 2, be, my, so, rhymes with so, no, rhymes with no and so, go, you, your, she, he, me, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, I, whoops, said, all, do, looking at my time, we, oh, are, tricky one, they, there, some, here, come, and which one did I drop on the floor? Oh, a tricky old was. Send me that today, and next week we're going to do sentences. Au revoir.